What it's like to be in love. Hey, tell me what it's like to feel protected when you hug. I've been feeling like I'm stuck. I'm so stubborn when it come to feelings. Do I love or do I lust and just enjoy the feeling? Trust me, it's a difference. See, I'm always gonna protect my heart. But when this love is no protection, can't just give them parts. You give your all, and if you don't, then you just make it hard. But when this lust, forget the problems, just come get me hard. This how we leave our women scarred. The lust create a soul tie.
WOVU-LP Cleveland.
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you, baby.
Yeah.
Nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. I know.
Bang, bang, bang.
You had to go up high like that?
Yeah. That's how I feel. I feel good today. You know, even though we got these cloudy skies out here, I feel good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling well. I'm feeling better.
Good. What's going on, my man?
What's up, OG?
You
What's
got
up,
it, you got
man?
it. Hey, C-Town, check this out. This is what it is for you. This is Uncut, Uncensored. And we are on the air. We live. My man Rafiq up in the house. We about ready to do this for you today. We got a juicy topic for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Third Eye Production in the house. But for now, you got the best show on the radio. Do you agree?
You better
We
say
all
it.
agree.
All right.
Talk to us. We talk back.
That's right. Exactly. We do talk back. So here, listen, y'all, check this out. You want to check this show out? You want to hit us up while we live for the next hour? You can go over to our IG, which is Uncut _ Uncensored or
Uncut Uncensored.
Uncut Uncensored.
Uncut dot.
It's Uncut Uncensored or
Listen.
Uncut dot Uncensored or Uncut _
You might find some
Uncensored.
things, but you want
know.
Uncut what dot? And
what I said.
but go
Thank
for
Rafiq, my
relationship
man.
talk.
But on YouTube?
Yes.
No, that's YouTube. I'm talking about on IG live.
Oh, okay. Uncut
On
dot.
IG live right now, so they could holler at us while we doing the show. We check our IG.
Okay, that's dot. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So
Rafiq,
listen, I'm your guy D Boogie, right? And you can find me on IG at Don Zani. No doubt about that. And if you want to hit me up like y'all been hitting me up, you can catch me on Facebook at Don Bradford. But I'm all about the show. DMs are open, so I'm ready to roll with y'all.
Ooh, is it cuffing season yet?
Not
Cuffing
yet.
season
Not
next
yet.
month?
Not yet.
Okay, that was premature.
Premature.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can get them ready for it. You know, I mean,
you
like,
gotta get ready. Get your
you know what I'm saying?
lineup right.
Yeah, you know.
Figure out which one you cuffing.
You know. Say what?
Figure out which one you cuffing.
That's
You gotta
right.
Get your lineup.
Figure it out. Get
Taking
that lineup
applications
together
right
and
now.
everything. So listen, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all do these things I just mentioned on how to find us. You can go to Relationship Talk. That's on YouTube. Relationship Talk, Uncut, Uncensored, and I'll go ahead and turn it over to you, my man.
Oh, man, you already know it's your boy, Mr. 79, better known as the Baldhead Specialist. You can find me at baldhead_specialist.
What's up, Cleveland? This is Akira, also known as Tinder, and you can find me on IG at Tinder10. That's TENDER10.
All righty. So there we go. Y'all got it. So a couple of our other folks will be joining us a little bit soon. And so as they, is frolic a good word for me to use in this?
Frolic?
You like on a frolic, they're frolicking and
Well, no.
that's
no,
not it.
no.
Well, give me a better, give me a.
Plan.
Well, I ain't gonna say they out there playing. You know, this traffic is something.
They're
else
making their
sometimes.
way prosperous. They'll be here soon.
They'll be here.
You'll know when she here.
Oh, wait. What are you trying to say?
I'm
What
just
you're not
saying.
going to do is do my homegirl like that. That's what you're not going to do. So I'm going to need you to check all of that energy you got and get it together before she walk through the door.
Woo, whenever that's gonna be. That's gonna be. But right now you got us.
Yeah.
We here. So we're gonna go ahead and get this show on the road. We're gonna go ahead and go into this topic. And then we're gonna play around with it a little bit. So I don't have a story for this. So
You don't have a story? Do you have a story, Mr. 79?
We can definitely tap into it.
Okay, so the question is, when it comes to your significant other, Do they have a plan for you, or are they playing with you?
All right. So, do they have a plan for you, right?
Yes.
Or are they playing
With you.
with you? So, how could they be playing with you? Can you give some examples?
Oh, I have examples.
Okay.
And I'm only speaking from a woman's perspective. I'm not speaking from a man's perspective, but I guess it can apply. If the gentleman is giving you half energy, meaning that he barely calls, he calls when he feel like it, or whenever you have a date schedule, he's canceling, or he's giving you false promises.
So if a guy got a date planned for you,
Yes, and he's constantly canceling.
Okay.
That's half energy.
that's half energy.
We don't have time for that.
Okay, all right. So, but if a guy got a date for you and he's planning dates, is that a plan?
That is a plan.
Just
That is
a
a
date.
plan, but it shows that you have a future plan, or that you're thoroughly interested versus half-heartedly interested. You're doing this, and then one day you flip-flopping. You can't be relied upon.
Okay, well,
You're inconsistent. Inconsistency is a big red flag.
whether or not somebody playing with you or not.
Right. It's actual proof. If it's constant, he's consistently inconsistent, he's playing with you. He's playing.
I mean, but but what if? Now, I'm throwing an if out here early. Okay, but what if the person that's he's planning things, he's planning them, but he's not going through with them.
He's not executing?
He's not executing only because there's some outside sources that may be causing him not to be able to execute.
All the time?
Well, work can do that. You know what I'm saying?
I
understand. I don't know.
But where a man spends his time and his money shows what he values.
So don't go there with me.
It's true.
I mean,
His money.
so his
His
money,
time and his money.
His money.
his money.
Why the money guy?
I mean,
Because you
I
value money. Now, where you put your money, how you spend your money shows what you value. You're not going to spend your money on anything, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's going to show where your values lie.
Okay, but that don't have anything to do with
Where he
whether
spend
or
his
not I got
time
a
and his
plan
money.
with somebody or not.
Listen, it shows where's your time. You constantly working.
I'm working, but
That's understood.
that's
Okay,
understood.
you got a job.
But
You
when you go to
legitimately
money
work.
now, because I may value you very much. I don't just spend my money on you because I
A person that
value
like to
you.
drink on club all the time, right? Or gonna
Oh,
drink all the
gonna
time.
drink all the time.
Gonna drink all the time,
Yep.
right?
Mhm.
A person that values that like clothes, always shopping, right?
I agree.
Okay. A person that values cars.
What they gonna
Always-
do? Car gonna look nice, right?
Car gonna look nice, so they
Okay,
always
so
buying
what
a
about
car.
what about a man that value his woman?
Okay, if he value his
he's
woman,
he value his
he's
woman.
investing in her financially.
How?
He's
I don't
probably
get
taking her
that.
out. He's buying her roses. He's doing things that he know that she like. Now she may be just the girl next door. She don't need all of that, or maybe she don't want all of that. But he finds out what she.
So he
wants and what
invests.
she
He
likes.
invests some of that. He
Yes,
invests
he
some
take
of
her
it.
some
He
to
invests.
places that she likes.
He invests in her.
Yes,
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. What's happening? Hey, you want to introduce yourself to the world? Good to see you.
You gonna do that?
Yeah, you would.
You see, I slid in real quiet. I was just hoping I was just gonna fall in, and we just gonna pretend like I was here.
Well, we already established that you wasn't here.
They
but,
try to come for you, but I ain't let
No,
I
no,
know,
we ain't
look, I
gonna
know
do
you
nothing
always
like
listen. She got my back. I ain't never worried.
We ain't gonna do nothing like that. But, it's good to see your face.
Thank you. It's good to see y'all too. Y'all look so beautiful.
You do too.
Thank
you
you.
do too.
Thank you. I like the shirt. Okay. Are those new shades? Those are cute.
They're not. But
They're not new. She done wore those before.
You know.
Plenty of time.
Well, they look. You know what it is? It's the black accent in them. That's exactly
Maybe
what
that's
it is.
That's
Good
exactly
cleanup.
what it
Good
is.
cleanup.
That's
Good
exactly. You know that's what it
Ooh,
is.
that's a good
When you
cleanup.
look over here, you
Real
see
good
it.
cleanup.
You don't start. Anyway, what's up, y'all? But I don't want to interrupt where y'all going.
You already
I was
did.
listening.
You already
You know what?
did.
You see,
You
didn't
already
I tell you to
did.
fix your energy before she walked
I'm
through
just
the door?
saying she already did though. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyway, I'm gonna just do my how to finds, and y'all can go head back where y'all was at. It's Tasha. Y'all can find me at Tosh_empowers. Boom. Continue.
That's it.
That's
Nowhere
it.
else they can find you.
No, that's it.
What about your DMs? DMs
No,
open?
listen here.
They closed now.
unless you sending some money in it.
Oh, so matter of fact, that's
go.
where the topic.
I
is
know.
at
That's
right
why.
now.
That's why I said
Why
that.
You slid it back over there.
That's why I said it. Yeah. I mean, if you
sending some money, well, you got a
get
cash
that
app. Give me
strange
cash
change
app.
I'm not giving my cash app. It's
Well,
Tosh
get
underscore empowers. DM that, and I'll tell you how to send that money.
My cash app is $ Don Bradford. Send it.
Shut up.
Send that.
Trying to get
Shoot.
them in.
It's cold. It's getting cold outside.
You know,
Them
shoot,
ends.
I'm with it,
I'm
with
just
it.
saying these gas bills about to be high.
So what's up with our man? He coming in?
You know, I haven't.
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up, co-host Kane? I ain't talked to co-host Kane
Okay,
today.
I think it's Monday. He done got his
Yeah, you know,
whole
it do
week.
feel like Monday. Kind of had me off
It's
a little
Monday
bit today.
and Tuesday together. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
a bunch.
definitely it's cloudy outside. I think cuffing season coming up. I feel like it's cuffing season now. Actually,
It's you know
We
this
talked
this
about
is
it.
like this weekend really got us prepared for what's to come.
Cuffing
It really did
season.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Did it?
Really did it. You know, these skies out here are just weather is down in the 60s and everything.
I know.
I know we're not supposed to give current events, but we are.
yeah. I mean, you know, hey, it is what it is, right?
Y'all want to use this, use it.
So did it make y'all kind of like reevaluate what your cuffing platform or
To get your
squad or
roster
team
together.
looks like?
See what it look like.
See what what you working with?
Who your MVP?
Who gonna make the cut? You know?
No, actually, not for me. Basically, what it did do for me is make me start looking at my finances a little bit different
See where
as
you
the
spending.
season changed.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, hey, listen, you know, it's, you know, I
That's
usually
smart.
make a lot of money in the summertime, and
Oh.
wintertime it get kind of slow.
Yeah, because if the finances ain't right, the romance is gonna
We
be.
always got to back up for that. So, like we were saying,
appreciate that.
Without no finance, ain't gonna be no romance.
Hope you know that goes both ways.
yeah,
What? You know what?
I mean, why it only got to
We
go one
remember.
way?
We remember.
Why it only got to
If
be
it's a
directed
lit,
towards
we
the men?
split.
Oh, gee, why
If
does
it's
that
a-
have to be directed towards
if it's a-
the men?
I just
you
want
know.
to
What is
say.
I just want to know. I just
If
want to
it's
know
a-
why
if
does
it's a-
that
I'm
I'm
comment
gonna say
have
it.
to be
I'm
directed
gonna
towards
say
the
it.
men?
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Say it.
They always trying to come up on something. That's what I'm saying.
Saying.
Who is they?
I'm so confused.
Y'all.
Not y'all too.
No,
okay.
But y'all
Yeah,
tight.
yeah.
Y'all
no,
tight.
no, we are representing
tight.
for the ladies because
Listen,
what do you
We
mean
don't-
you
we
hope
don't-
that
we don't-
goes both ways?
I didn't say hope.
But
should.
you know how he think. He
I
think
ain't,
about
I ain't,
splitting the
ain't
link
nothing
and
hope about me.
What was
And
his
why
word
is it got
again?
the? And
Ain't
why
nothing
does it
hope
have to
about
be
me.
a split in the?
It ain't about no
link?
split. It should go
s-
both. It should go both ways. You can't direct that
Where
towards
the
the
men
men
at,
and
brothers,
don't think
listen.
that it goes towards
I'm
y'all.
about to put this out there, and I
Well,
don't
hurry
care
up
how
and
you
put it
feel
out
it.
there.
Oh, I am.
And be quick about
We
it.
want to make the men that be like, baby, you just worry about the light bill and the gas bill. I'm gonna handle everything else. Let's make that great again. Where them brothers
There's
at?
different strokes for different folks.
I'm
You
just
know
saying,
how that
let's
go.
make them great again.
However
We know
work for
how you
your
do that.
household.
They out
Yeah.
there, but
They
y'all
out
don't
there.
want to do
Yeah.
what come with it.
I'm just saying though.
Oh, we do everything
it's
that come
plenty
with
to
it.
come
But
with
what
that.
you do?
Everything.
That's-
Right.
We bring
All
the whole
of it.
table. Right.
The
And
chair, the
refrigerator.
napkins.
Hold on,
The
but not only do you
placemats.
do you do it well enough?
That's
We
the
do it
thing.
great.
We do it
With
better than well.
excellence.
Great
Okay,
ain't
then,
good
well, then
enough.
you can get that. If
With
you can,
excellence.
Great ain't good enough.
if you can handle that, it's
Oh,
no
we
problem.
handling. We listen here.
I want to hear your
We
mouth.
I ain't split
I
no
don't
no
wanna- I wanna hear
I
it.
ain't licking splitting whatever you said.
Oh, y'all, we're gonna go to a break right quick. Talk about licking the splits.
You talking about you hope it go both
What did he
ways.
say? If you
If
said
it's
it-
a
on.
If it's
I
a
don't
hit,
know.
we split. If
If
it's a
a
spare,
hit,
we
you split.
share.
And why I gotta
Spare
split
your
my
share.
hit?
It's different strokes for different folks. That's how I go in different
If it's a
households. I
spare,
can't
we
control
share. You roll-
or
you
what role in
found
your
out that's what my
household.
250.
I just know what it go in mine.
Right.
You understand?
We'll be right back, y'all.
Found the truth beneath your lies, and true love never has to hide. True love never has to hide.
Yo, what's happening, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. Uncut, Uncensored.
on money, but here go a little
Yeah,
extra.
okay. I'm just bringing them in. Go ahead,
Just
keep on
saying
talking.
though,
Where is
it ain't got nothing to do with
Yeah.
no Capricorn though. Don't
They out
keep
here
throwing that
just
out there
really,
like
I
that.
said what I said, and I
conversating.
No
meant
matter
what
what
I
you said, I'm
This
just
is
saying.
what we go through during the break.
saying that,
This
man.
is what we
Yeah.
go through. But how your day going?
Your
But listen,
household run the way it
glad
runs.
y'all back
Everybody
with
else
us.
household run the way it
And,
runs.
Listen, you just keep being, if it's a hit, you split it. I'm just saying, listen, as for me and Tender, and I'm sure all the millions of ladies out there, we want to make those men great again. I mean, now they're already great, but we talking about the men that be like, listen, baby, I'm going to handle the mortgage, all the big stuff, I got it. You go ahead and take care of the gas bill, the light bill,
And the
the internet.
I love him. Say internet again, baby. I got this chicken cooking right now.
The chicken is roasting. You want some ketchup, hot sauce, mustard? What do you want on the side? What kind of condiments can I get for you? And as a matter of fact, it's an apple pie in the oven
With some ice cream in
with
the
some
freezer.
ice cream in the
Apple
freezer.
pie.
Whatever you want, like apple pie? No, tell me what you want.
No,
Did
because
you
you
hear her
on
say
that
apple
bologna.
pie?
Because you on the bologna.
Did you hear her say apple pie, OG?
She said apple
What's wrong with
pie.
apple pie?
Sweet potato, whatever you want.
Oh,
Yeah. Listen, I ain't got to pay nothing but the internet.
that's why you got an apple pie
internet.
in there.
Listen, he can have whatever he want. It could be a German chocolate, a red velvet. I'm going to learn how to bake.
Okay, well,
Banana
talk it
pudding.
then. Well, talk it then.
Listen, if
Now
I ain't
you
got to do
talking.
nothing but the internet, I'm going to put an apron on. Just call me Mrs. Betty Crocker.
Shoot. Right.
I'm going to give him what he like. He ain't going to
Right.
have to ask
And
for it.
the
Well, listen,
meal
while y'all
and the plate gonna
while
be
y'all
hot.
talking about that, ain't nobody in here said that's what y'all got to do. That's what y'all saying.
Exactly.
Just saying what we like.
Exactly.
You know, of course you like it.
Shoot, don't forget, like, we
You know,
love it.
That's what you said. Now, of course you love it.
Ladies, if you agree,
Where the internet man
drop
at?
it. You just take care of that $50 gas bill. I mean, well, $50 light bill.
Well, I mean, in that case, why take care of anything?
My point exactly.
That's even better, right?
Listen here.
Okay, so we ain't worrying about no money. Yeah, but you got to cover everything else. Everything else.
Listen, we can handle that.
Okay, we'll see.
We can.
We'll see. Y'all remember that was the original plan, and y'all got mad about it.
Who? I was never for women's rights.
Y'all got mad, and y'all want.
This women liberation thing, I didn't want that.
Yep, man.
I'm with
we
women
all
rights.
had a good thing going on.
Sister Soldier over here is.
Listen, I'm with women rights.
I
too.
wanted
know
to
you
stay
are.
home and
To a
cook.
degree.
I mean, we
And take care
hold
of
up.
the kids.
First of
I
all,
ain't saying I
wanted
want to do that.
first of
No,
all,
I ain't saying I want to do that.
we are with women rights too, so we're not saying that. But I mean, but that's what y'all wanted.
I mean, I just want.
And now y'all complaining about.
No, we was forced into this workforce thing. And you know it.
right.
Well, you know it. You know we were forced in.
No.
Because some men should have just been saying, okay, baby, I got it. Big Man them had to go to the bar and get the check the day he was paid. That was a problem for us. So we had to change the game
So, because y'all had to go and pick up the check.
before he drank the check.
Exactly.
Well, you
Or
know,
tricked
we
it.
go.
I mean,
We gonna say
or-
trick the check. Yes.
No, the problem was y'all, and I agree with that. That was
Side
part of the problem.
households.
Right.
So
And so
you know
we
we
had
gonna
to go
go
get
get the
our
money.
money.
But I agree with
Because
the
what
first
Shirley
part.
won't do
Now,
is
see,
spend this money.
Right.
Sure.
Give me this money.
You know the song. Remember, hey, this is Shirley. Y'all
Can I
remember the
speak to
song?
Barbara?
Right. Yeah. There you go.
Hi, this Shirley.
Oh my God.
We so off subject.
Yeah, we was trying to stay on it before you got
You
here.
see that? You see that
We
car
knew that
he
was gonna
driving?
happen.
Now, see, that would be me.
And she said and the clothes
And the
and
clothes he
every,
wearing.
every piece bit of food he eats. Okay. She said and because I'm coming at you like this, I hope you understand.
Woman to woman.
Right. What
That was the song,
I
Woman
will
to
do
Woman. Yeah.
to keep him. The lengths I'm gonna go to keep him. I take care of him.
I
like
wish
a
I could have
child.
called Shirley and said, listen here, Shirley, you might want to go ahead and throw that one away.
Y'all ain't
Throw
said
the whole
that.
household away.
Y'all ain't told
Just let them have the clothes, the car, the shoes. Oh, just throw it all back.
Cause Barbara wasn't gonna bring it like Shirley was. He was gonna be back anyway.
He was never gonna leave Shirley. Okay, we back. All right, go ahead. Where was we at?
It doesn't make a difference now.
I mean, for real.
It does not make a difference right now.
It does. Come
We
on.
were talking about how a man spends his time and his money shows what he values. And if he can't spend his time, he's inconsistent with his time with you, he don't value you. Time is something that's more valuable than money. When you think about it, money is the lowest of all things as far as where value is placed.
I agree.
Money is a resource.
I agree.
And money is in constant rotation.
That's
no
my
matter
that's
who you
my
are.
point I was trying to make earlier, but I'm glad you cleared it up.
So
for
if
everybody.
he can't even spend a little bit on
Right.
you, the least of them all,
Yeah.
or the greatest of them all, time,
Time.
girl, he playing with you.
And what about y'all fellas from a man's point of view? What's y'all take? Because you over there side rolling, side eye. Ladies, listen, if he can't, no, let me know. I ain't going to even do that. Go ahead, Mr. Ballhead Specialist.
Man,
Could you speak into the mic, please? Please. Let your points be known, if you have any.
on the topic,
In the mic.
I'm speaking into the mic. On the topic, well, I feel like he or she, because I ain't finna keep,
Focus.
what y'all doing. Talking about he.
Well, you know,
He
I had to
throwing
come
it
from
on
a
us.
woman's perspective. I don't
Exactly.
date women, so I couldn't
Exactly.
say it's she.
Let's just speak.
I don't know what
say
they're
that
doing.
This goes for both.
She can speak. She's a woman.
And
She's
I
speaking
did
from a
say
woman.
Prior
talking
to
to you.
me stating
I'm
this,
not even
that it
talking to
could
you.
go
Listen
for
here,
both
we a
sides.
team.
I'm not even talking
We
to
a
you.
team. So if you talking to her,
So
you
I
talking to
said
me.
that earlier. I said it can work for both sides, but I can only speak because I only date men. I don't date women.
we got that. All right.
Okay.
She want to make sure that's clear.
Come
Right.
Come in.
And why you keep saying I keep talking about he?
I heard you first time.
Oh, okay.
Second and third.
All right. So we covered the men's side, unless
Yeah.
you all want to tap in on dating men. I mean, I know y'all don't, but y'all want to tap in on from your perspective as a man dating.
I mean, what are you saying?
Okay, never mind.
What are you saying? Can a man say what he was saying?
He don't even know what he was saying. Mr. Ballhead Specialist.
No, he know what he was saying.
Monday is
Why don't you just
Tuesday I've ever
chill?
had.
What's that? What's she saying?
Nothing. Go ahead. It wasn't for you.
Well, my opinion on the topic is that. See what I'm saying?
I'm just
That's
breathing.
what I'm saying. Breathe another way then.
Jeez, I can't even breathe.
My opinion on the topic is that I feel as though men will, the ones that's serious, will show you if he about you. He ain't for the, really waste unnecessary time, especially if he wants you. He's not gonna play with it about getting you if he really wants you. And that's the bottom line.
So can you give for you're speaking from a man's perspective and we speak from a woman's perspective. So the topic is, does he have plans for you or she, or are they playing with you?
I would say yes. We'll have plans for you. I would say
Maybe
yes.
you're not understanding the question.
You just asked me a question.
Okay, I'm gonna swing it to D Boogie. D Boogie, can you?
So to clarify, when you take a look, remember D Boogie said, "What does it look like when he's playing with you?
Mm-hmm.
What does that look like?" Your significant other, take a look when you do some introspect and some extraspect. Interspect.
Okay.
Inter and intra. When you do some interspect and you take a look at the relationship as a whole, is she playing with you? Take a look at how she spent. For me, it's the time and the money. For you, it may be something else. It may be the bologna and the chitlins.
Let me tell you something. We ain't finna do that.
Well, you said
We ain't finna
that's
do
your
that.
that's your cuisine.
Kryptonite.
I feel like it's the type of time, and I'm gonna elaborate
please.
a little bit on it. I feel like it's the type of time, Mochi. The reason why I say that is because that person is gonna know the type of time you're spending with them, especially on a particular date, especially where you're taking them, who you're taking them around, the type of time you're spending with them. And if they feel like they being hidden, then they gonna notice that. Cause you can be out and still feel like you are being hidden. If you can understand what I'm saying.
Well, if
Because
you
he
out,
taking you to the creep spots. Say what it is.
cause you see, he looking
It's
like
the creep spots.
right. Cause we trying to understand what does it mean when you say different types of time. I feel like you
really didn't get that, did you?
I mean, I feel like you
know they
tiptoeing.
got something for that at CVS and Rite Aid. They got it in liquid and pills.
You would know, clearly.
They got something for that.
Clearly you
I'm
know.
gonna help you with that.
Please, because I feel like you
I'm gonna help you
tiptoeing
with that.
around.
I'm not tiptoeing
you
with
know
that.
the subject.
Ask OG and watch what he say.
Well, we asking.
I'm
about
not. I
his
want you to. I want to
specialist.
show you something. I just want to show you something.
Yes. I'm present. I'm here.
Can you repeat this on there so everybody here? Because I want to know what y'all define as the amount of time might be different. If I take you out on a Saturday and we go ham, I might think that that's enough. But if you somebody feel like they need 3 days a week, you might be in your feelings, right?
Well, that's based on the individual. There.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
That's based on the individual. She might be greedy. She might want all your time.
Well, that's where I'm going with this conversation at this particular point, because one of the things that you talked about when you mentioned earlier, Tender, that time is I believe is the ultimate thing of value that we all have, and who you decide to share it with, and how you decide to share it shows how you think and what you think about that individual. It's the value, because if I value my time, which I do, and if I share it with you, then I value you in some sense.
Right.
Now, the person may feel as if they want, which I believe most women always want, is more of your time.
But
There's no but.
there's
no but. That's what.
However,
There's no however or
Also,
but.
in addition to.
In addition to them getting your time, then they want to start telling you how you should spend your time with them, so that they feel of value even more. So one would say,
that's an insecure woman.
I'm not saying that. You're saying that.
I am.
I
am.
What I'm saying is that now how we spend the most valuable thing also has reference on how much I want to do things with you.
how is
much
the operative word.
on how much, like in more. So time is the first thing that's valuable. You got to plan with a woman. We doing things. Whether I plan it or whether she planned it doesn't make a difference.
But that it does. But go ahead.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't make a difference, because only thing that I'm attempting to do right here is, okay, I see what you're saying when you say plan, because to stay on the topic, so I don't get off the topic. You know, what am I doing to make sure? What am I planning for her to follow, or am I playing with it for her to follow?
Mm-hmm. Because is she the one that's always planning something for y'all to do? That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying whether she plans it or whether I plan it.
Right,
So,
and I'm saying it does matter. Maybe it only matters to a woman.
I think it does. Mainly only matter to y'all because we say
I'm okay as long as you show up and you pay. If I'm paying and planning, I'm the dude.
Well, hold on. There could be times. I mean, listen. Let's say we you can't plan and pay one out
All
of
the
every
time?
5 or 6 times.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, she said. Yeah, she
Okay,
said.
no, we want to make sure. We want to clarify
You
that.
know I can.
Right.
We want to clarify that. Yeah, I know you do that, but we friends. When we go out, we just kicking it as.
But that's who she is, though. Like, she's not gonna just, see, I always got her back. I'm always ready to come in.
No,
but I'm
go
saying,
ahead, girl, take that.
What I'm saying is, you saying I know. Yeah, I do know. But we talking about in a significant relationship as a plan of them moving forward and things of that nature. So, I feel that once I'm gonna go back. Time is very valuable. Then it comes to how we are spending our time.
Right.
You know, that one would say, and that one in my particular case, that a woman would say, oh, does he really got a plan with me because he just comes over and chill? That may not be good enough.
That's time. Right.
That's
there.
time.
That is time.
That's time.
And
but that's not how one that's going to be following the plan. They want to showcase themselves. They want to
be
out
on
there.
a good time 3 or
They
something.
wanna
They want
be,
to be in the element of people.
That can't
instead of
always
being
happen.
Not
That's-
always.
yeah,
not
that's-
always.
that's too much
Not always.
sometimes.
But he's saying at times she gonna want to be shown, like you showing me, like you know, I'm
And
yours.
that should be part of some of that time. It don't have to
Yeah.
be every week. We got
So
to do this.
here's
that,
No,
that.
I get that.
here's where
I
I'm
get that.
trying to go with this take. First of all, it's time. Okay, if I'm not spending any time with you, you got a problem with me. Okay, so first of all, it's time. Now we're gonna throw some layers on time.
Okay.
Now
The
we
layers,
get
the layers that's being thrown on time. How are we now spending our time together
what's being done with the time.
with the time? You know, so that right there begins to show whether or not a gentleman has plans with you, because he can come by and spend some time with you.
right.
But he don't never take you nowhere.
He'll take you nowhere, but he coming by and spending time because he
and
just feel like, because one thing a man like do is chill out the way. And you can always chill out the way when you're behind closed doors. You know, so
For let him finish.
I'm not gonna I'm not
Go
gonna
ahead,
respond.
OG.
Go ahead. I'm not gonna.
No,
I don't even hear anything.
no, you go. So
There's an intervention being held immediately after this show.
so now it's how ladies it's how is he spending this time with you?
And and I get that. And what about what time of day do we have time?
He always only got time at midnight.
It's just the crumbs of his day.
He busy.
And he sleep now. But you got a lot to tell him about how your day went and he snoring.
Oh, he just
Fellas,
got off.
fellas, always checking. Set your timepiece to, always take time out to check in if you're just coming by at a certain time. So
Okay, so I had a
you wouldn't-
friend, and she, and the gentleman was in a relationship, but he only called her during his transitions when he was driving from work on his way to the next location.
Is he married?
He
You're
wasn't,
you're getting ahead of the point.
but he never
You know me. My
had.
fault.
He never set aside time for it to be a transition from wherever he was to come to her. But she got the phone calls in transition, so he never called. And in the evening, he never had a chance. He couldn't talk in the evening. He was busy. He was asleep. It was always something going on in the evening. But so there are telltale signs.
Wow.
He got time at lunch. Meet him at the creep spot. It's not necessarily called the creep spot, but you know it's a creep
know where
spot
this
because
is
you ain't never been there. And you like, wait a minute.
That because you don't know the spot don't mean it's a creep
Wow.
spot.
Wait a minute.
creep spot.
Wait a minute. This spot.
It's down in the. You got to go down the
down in
hill.
the valley. No, but this is a spot where you were like, I didn't even know they had a happy hour over there. And you said, where? No, wait. And you get in there, don't nobody look like you.
But they got the best. I come here because they got the best drinks and the food is slamming.
Right.
How you know?
He
Oh, you know?
take you to these spots.
You know about that spot?
She definitely knows.
He can never
I
show
definitely
up
don't.
to any of
I
your
definitely don't.
family and
Yes, she
friends
do.
functions. Never.
No, he
So-
ain't go to no kind of
Why
function.
are you? Come on, everybody knows.
She didn't know.
We should have just
Is she
went.
still with him?
We should have just went with your first statement. Is he married?
I mean, ding, 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 ding.
But he may not even be married, but he got a lot going on with other people that he do the same thing he do with you with.
He might not be married, but he probably him and his woman may live together.
Or he got multiple people. And this is who he is. But he's
Or
playing
he's just busy.
Or he's
you
just
know what I'm
playing
saying?
with
He's just
you.
busy. You know,
Or
he's
he's just
working real
playing.
hard. You know, he might work at a factory or something like that.
But
you
they
know,
you don't
Got
get off.
kids he spend time
You work
with.
every day.
Yeah.
Some guys are working 7 days a week right now. They're trying to do something.
You
Trying
know
to make
what?
sure they got that money
Ladies, listen
for
here.
the ladies.
Ladies, I think sometimes as women,
I mean, for the lady.
for the ladies,
For the lady.
you got to be able to make sure you could divvy it out. Depending on how strong
Hey, man,
your
a boss is a
your
boss,
pack
man. They
is.
say it costs to be a boss.
Anyway, sometimes as women we make excuses and allowances and concessions for things that we know is obvious.
We
let a lot of stuff slide and yeah, like some things are just telltale signs. Don't look at me like that, bald head specialist.
Just listening.
Okay, well listen another way. But some things are just telltale signs, ladies. You know, like D Boogie said, like Rafiq said, even like all y'all said, we talking about time. I like how y'all stress the emphasis on how is the time being spent. Like, ladies, if the only time y'all spend together, y'all doing that thing together, like, do y'all ever just sit and talk, you know, laugh without that? You know, is that always on the table? If that's never like not an option, you know, chances are he's probably really not that serious about you, but he's serious about that, because that is what y'all do.
He make time for that, not you.
Yeah. He know your whole schedule. He know when not to come around. You understand what I'm saying? Because there ain't nothing going down around that time. You follow?
You know what?
As D Boogie said, you dig? So I'm going to stay away. I'll see you in about 14 days.
Dang, is that long?
I'm just saying, you know, I'm just throwing numbers out there. I don't know. I'm just saying.
You done forgot, huh?
You know, your roster full.
Obviously.
So you gotta,
Obviously.
you gotta, anyway, you gotta circle back. So anyway, ladies, but yeah, how you spend your time. And let me ask y'all this, fellas. Here's a question. How long does it take for y'all to determine whether or not this is going to be somebody you even want to have plans with?
We'll answer that when we get back. You're listening to
bet you
Uncut
will.
Uncensored. It's 95.9 FM. Holla back, y'all.
Cleveland. Dripping, pouring with sweat. I was walking through the crowd, and guess who I met?
That's a really good one, though. Because you got to eat. You hungry?
You need me to bring you anything?
What's up, y'all? We
'Cause I got
back.
it.
Uncut Uncensored. We're back. Y'all keep on talking to me, you know.
She said, not a week. A week? Without
You
seeing
can't go
me?
a week without seeing me. What?
Tender said,
just
not a
saying.
week.
A week?
Week without seeing. What?
At least, I mean, unless you stay out of town. Like, okay, so what we talking about off air?
No, I get that part, but you're not going a week without seeing me. You are not. You don't even want to. You can't.
Rafiq, like,
No, you don't. No, you don't.
So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all listening to us. We're going to bring y'all up to speed. Also, for those that are just...
The question that was on it before we went to break, make sure we table that so you come back to that if you want to.
I got it wrote down.
Okay.
Also, for those that are just tuning in, y'all can catch us on YouTube. Y'all can catch all of our shows, like it, subscribe it. It's called Relationship Talk Uncut Uncensored. But real quick, and then we're going to go back to the question. So what we were talking about off air, you know, Rafiq mentioned, and that's Third Eye Productions. He's the person behind the camera, the man behind the camera who keeps us together. He got a lot of great things going on. He got movies. He got all kind of stuff going on. So he's a busy man. So ladies, if y'all looking to slide in his DMs, you better know you might not see him.
I was looking at his face to be like, wait a minute. Because Rafiq be like, no.
It might be a couple weeks before y'all get together. But listen, just hang on in there. But so what we were saying off air is, if you dating a guy, he's really, really busy. If you used to dealing with a dude who has a whole lot of time, you know, he always want to be up under you. Now you get with a brother and he got some things going on. He got a kid. He works several jobs. He got his own business. He writing books, reading books. He doing all kind of stuff. Does that mean he's not into you? I'm going to venture and say maybe he's just not that into you. Because people make time for what they want to make time for.
Listen.
That's crazy.
Listen, come on, y'all. Come on.
That's crazy.
Real talk.
You seeing somebody?
Real talk. Listen, this,
man.
you know,
blame the
here's
man 'cause
the
his
thing
schedule?
here's the thing that I personally go through all the time. It's this. I got a lot of things going on. My mind is on other things besides a woman.
As it should be.
So with that being the case, I have passion for other things. I have passion for the acquisition of money.
Okay.
I have passion for those who are already in my life that I love unconditionally. I have a passion for what's going on with them. I have outside passions. I like to read. I like to hang out with my guys sometimes. So I struggle with individuals that feel as, let me just go, I struggle with a woman that says, hey, I'm here and all of this is for you. So you need to come by. And I ain't talking about physically. I'm talking about emotionally.
We get it.
All of that. Mm-hmm. This is for you. You need to come by and spend some time with me because I'm over here.
Okay.
And the only thing I'm doing is waiting pretty much for you.
Okay.
And so with
She
that,
got on my nerves.
you know,
You
but
don't
no,
mean
I find that being the case quite often.
meaning that they don't have a life outside of you? Is that what you're saying?
I used to tell my daughters this all the time when they were younger. Have your own agenda.
Absolutely.
Have what you want to do and make the things that you want to do sometimes the number one priority so that you don't look like you sitting up here just waiting for somebody, even though you may not be doing anything for that particular evening. Make it seem like you're unavailable because
Absolutely.
those are the type of things that will attract a man
Absolutely.
to come and chasing a little bit more.
Absolutely.
That's off the main topic.
No,
But I just
can you say that again for the ladies in the back? Please get a life. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
pretty much that.
That part.
Pretty much that. Get a life. So the you get your own life. You know what I'm saying? Don't always be available.
Right.
But like I say, that's soft on the topic.
I definitely get that. And it's also okay to get together and try to get together and put together a date night. There's nothing wrong with that. And when I say date night, doesn't necessarily have to mean you have to be in the house. Anything you put together can be put together as date night because both of you have conflicting schedules, working, spending time with kids, etc. as far as employment. So if you get together and sit down and put something together for your time during the week, that matters too. I mean, to me, it matters.
I think one of the best things is to have a plan, you know, on the soft side. And the plan on the soft side is this. Hey, listen, I'm opened up on these days. It may be 2 weeks out. Brothers, listen to me. Maybe 2-3 weeks out. Hey, listen, what your schedule look like? It's a question. They always want to hear you ask about something that's about them, about what they may have going on. So it's a question.
Sound like a pre-plan to plan to me.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. So make a plan. Follow through with the plan.
The follow through.
Follow through with the plan.
The execution.
And that goes a long way. Now you always make little plan here, little plan here. I am Friday, blah, blah, blah. I'm available. Let's go to the movies. Dinner. Let's do a dinner and date. It's on me. Go to the movies. And then whatever you want to do after that is fine with me.
So it's definitely safe to say, based on what y'all have said, because we talking about how to know the difference if you are being planned for or played with.
And what I'm saying is little plans. Little plans eventually add up to a big plan.
Yeah.
It's okay now for us to say, are we going to go and do this vacation next year? It's okay for us. Hey, you know, you get a little bit more intimate about what are all the things that we possibly could do later outside of small little stuff. You know, you plan something. And brothers, whether you plan or not, still make them little plans add up.
And then even for the ladies too,
I
like
slipped that one in. Good.
the little plans add up. You didn't slip it in.
Yeah.
Anyway, but even for ladies too, because, you know, fellas, you know, y'all get played with too. Even though I know y'all may think y'all don't. But, you know, women use men for, you know.
Unlike you would say, if we said this statement, you would say, oh, no, not me. Never me. If the men made the statement the other way around, you would
I don't know what you're
defend
talking
yourself,
about,
but
you know.
all I'm saying is we know this.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
We know we do.
Okay, so if y'all are digging a lady, I'm going to use your word again, digging.
You dig.
It sounds so much better when you use it. But if y'all into a lady and, you know, you feeling her and you trying to find out and figure out if she feeling you back, and you get random calls always out the blue, spur of the moment, hey, let's go to XYZ. You know, never any normal, consistent calls. You are like the backup, okay?
Well,
the real plans fell through.
Okay, I want to. Can you hold that thought right
Sure.
there? Okay. One of the ways you can tell very easily is there's a song out there by Erykah Badu called "Hello." Her and Andre, is it 3000? Andre 3000, and he says this: when he calls, is she gonna click over for me? You know, so if you're always calling and she don't click over for you, you ain't high priority.
Wow.
But if she's clicking over,
I like that one.
you know it's a cold song. But
Wow.
anyway, go ahead.
The click over.
The click over. It's something simple as the click over.
The click over is
no
real
longer
though.
click over.
But you don't know if she clicking over or not because you don't.
Well, what
say that.
about?
Yeah, you do. You know
Well, what
somebody
about if
clicking
she's busy and she just couldn't answer?
All the time.
Do you consider
all the time,
that a
tender.
non-click over?
All the time, tender. She's busy all the time.
You call
What
it
if
the
she in
wrong
school,
time.
like Rafiq said? She got a kid.
What if she got 2 jobs?
She
and
working?
She writing a book. She
This her off day.
She writing books,
One-
movies.
This her off day.
Same thing. Is she gonna click over?
This
for
her
me?
off day.
You can tell. You can tell by how the phone ring if somebody on there. I ain't gonna tell you
No,
how.
no, not if you don't click over. No, you can't. No,
Yes,
you
you can.
cannot. Maybe that must be an iPhone thing.
Yeah, yes, you
I
can.
don't have
You
iPhone.
cannot tell.
Well, yes, you can.
You can't. You really can't. See, that's the problem. Men always think they can tell something.
Yeah, you
I
can
can
tell.
tell
I ain't
when.
telling you nothing.
I can tell that.
I can tell when. No,
I'm
you
not
can't.
telling- I'm not
You
telling-
can.
To all the fellas, I know you can't.
You cannot tell.
I can tell when you on the other line.
I tell you how you could tell if another man in the house. Period.
We don't leave no seats up in my house.
Huh?
We don't leave seats up in my house.
You don't leave seats up.
They don't leave seats up.
What you mean? Whether so you saying
Nothing.
I know what you're saying.
Let's-
So
nothing.
what you saying if you come by and the seat up?
You know what? Can we get
Right.
back to the
Yeah,
topic?
no.
That's not how you tell.
That ain't how you tell. That
How
ain't
you tell? Tell me how you tell.
So y'all put
know what?
y'all put the seat down.
No, you all
No,
put the
I'm
seat
telling
down.
y'all use the seat down. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Y'all use the seat down.
Right.
We use the seat up.
Yes.
Okay.
But when you leave, that seat better be down or you won't use that seat again.
Oh, understand that. See.
Okay.
Then you don't need to know then. See,
So-
it's all
so-
about the seat. So now you done messed it up again for yourself.
Okay, well,
I ain't got
come on.
nothing to
That's
say.
too easy. It would never be about the seat because that's too easy.
What is it?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's
What
get.
is it?
You know what?
Help
mess
me
around-
understand
if
because
he mess
there's no
around and
way.
get in your
Tender like I need to know.
It's gonna
Right.
be
It's
known.
no way you can tell if a man been in the house.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
You can
can.
tell if
No,
you've been
you
in your
cannot.
car.
Yes,
Because
you
that
can.
seat recline back. I
Y'all
always throw that
never
seat
let
back.
that seat back up.
And it be all wrong too when I let it back up. I'll never put it in a natural
I
position.
let my
It's
seat
all in
back
a jacked
because
up
I put
position.
stuff in my car, so you can't. That's not a very good one. If
Man,
you
you got a hatchback glass plus 2 back seats.
Listen.
Go ahead on with that.
Anyway, I'm going to my question because I don't even know what
That
I'm
y'all-
still
knocks
on D
him.
Boogie.
OG.
Like I need to
If
know.
he been in
Right,
that
'cause
vehicle,
You need to
OG,
know, huh?
OG,
I
if
wanna
he been in
know.
that vehicle, you gonna know.
Yeah, because I jacked
Vehicle
the
is
seat all the way
different from
back.
the
You be
house.
sitting
Right.
If he been in that vehicle, you gonna know because they
I can
don't
t-
get
I'm
it
telling you,
to understand.
Here it is. Let me give it to you real quick. You got a question you want to ask first?
Go ahead, no, give it to the people who need to hear.
I need to
you
hear that.
definitely
Okay.
need to hear.
I don't need
Yes,
to hear.
you do.
No, I don't.
You definitely
No,
need
I
to hear.
don't.
All right. So
Go to her next.
understanding how the seat is moved up and down, regardless who put it up and down, is not the important piece. What is important is how you leave it. So what I mean by that, if I'm a guy and I come over, I lift up the seat. You see, when I lift up the seat, and if I see any residue on the seat, see, and that's something that y'all
We
never
don't check
see
for it because
because
we
it's
keep it
always
down.
down.
Yeah, I get that.
But you got to clean the seat, so you
No,
do.
see, you done missed the whole thing.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so you stay right there.
Willie's at the end of the day,
Okay.
that's
I get
two
it.
ways.
I get it.
That's 2 ways
Explain to her off
I
there.
explained to you.
that when they
Look,
come
you know
over,
what? This is above me. I don't even. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't. Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
But she has a son and I have sons, so it don't matter.
All right.
We got a good excuse.
Yep.
My son ain't even there no more.
This is days gonna say you should have messed up. Always messing up for herself.
I got a grandson.
I got dogs.
He's
Do they
still in
count?
line.
They potty trained. They know how to use it anyway. So the question: how long does it take to determine if you have a plan? Fellas, don't y'all all, speak at once?
I don't understand the question.
Oh, you don't
What
understand
you
the
mean?
question?
What you
Okay.
mean? How
So
long
you
do
mean-
it
so
take
let-
me to understand if
So
I
let me
have
break
a
it
plan?
down. So
I know if I got a plan when I know I got a plan.
okay, can I go back to the question? Okay, so fellas, how long does it take? You meet a lady.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all been hanging out. Okay. How long does it take for you to decide and determine if this is a lady you want to play with or plan with?
Roughly a month.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think there's any timetable on that. I think a person can have a plan before they really start, hanging out with the young lady. I mean, because it could just be something that she just moves a person a certain way, and say they're going in with a plan. And then as you get to know a person, as you're learning that person, as you spending time and you're finding some great things out about her, there's some extra stuff too, then that plan could be made at that particular time. So I don't think there's a timetable for that. I think that if a woman is serious about a guy, that I think that she should, let the guy be aware of that if a guy's not showing it. Because one thing about a guy is that we will, we could be serious, but I think a lot of guys are immature. As long as they can get away with something, they're going to get away with it.
So you think the woman needs to let the guy know that she's serious?
I think not in all cases. If a guy is not showing you that he's planning to take you somewhere, and not physically take you, but he has a plan for you. Mm-hmm. If he's not showing you that, and you want to go there, then sometimes a woman with these men today, you need to let a man know.
You got to write it out for him. Put it in
However you got to do it. I'm just saying, if that's what you want,
so
if you're not showing it, there are some guys that, used to having a cake, eating it too, but they like this cake a little bit more, and they probably can go without the rest of the cake.
Okay.
There are some guys that hey, listen, they don't know what we doing. He just know he likes it. So the saying that girls mature faster than boys, women faster than men. I think that even in relationships, a woman knows a little bit quicker that hey, this is what I want. This is it right here.
Yeah.
Guys still in that. Well, I'm just trying to see it through. So what I said was, and what I was trying to put across is that if you are a woman that is serious, and you see this guy show serious things, and then he shows things that would suggest he's not serious, then it's okay for you to, we're a team. We're a team. So if you want to go in that direction, most men be okay with you. Hey, this is where I want to go with this. Oh, okay. Me too.
Y'all just going to go with it. What's your take, Tender? Because you got, I don't know, what's all this? What you got going on? What's your take?
I'm listening. I'm learning from D Boogie because, I always like to learn from D Boogie. So I'm just paying attention and observing and, okay. Sometimes a woman should say that. And then I think that if you say that, at least you put it out there.
Absolutely.
At least that I told him this is the direction I want to go in. And if he's receptive, cool. If not, then it's time to move on. But it puts you in a position to then make a choice. So I think that's a great idea.
Okay. Yeah. Because women, we do kind of know, or we think we know, early on. So yeah, I can see that, but I also think that women, a certain kind of women, we like men who take charge, just take the lead, if
is that going away?
I think all women like that. The man.
She said, is it going away?
Right, because it's hard to come by.
Well, I don't think it's going away. I think what's happening these days is that through you guys' movement and all you women,
through our movement,
you ladies' movement, through all your great achievements, some things are just getting missed.
I think it's getting lost in the shuffle.
Sides.
So please tell me, and I get that because like that is a gender role that we try to put on the men, whereas we do kind of like like to brush over some of our gender roles that they like to put on us.
Yeah.
We like, well, why we got to do it? Why we both can't do it? Like, and I get that.
Yeah.
But we still want a man to lead.
Yes. Pursue.
Always.
Lead.
Always. Listen.
Even after you get me.
Yes, pursue me
Lead,
still.
because then it lets me know that I can count on you. I can rely on you. I can let my guard down. And I can trust you when it comes to things that if I can't make the decision, I can trust that you'll make the best possible decision instead of having to go like, oh, Dad, did you say, did you do, did you? I don't want to have to do that.
Yeah.
If I just want you to lead and show me that you're a leader, and I promise I'll follow. Yeah.
And that's great. I think a lot of women do want the man to lead. Most. That's about 90%. I think with that though, women usually want a man to lead the way they want him to lead. We're going to take a break on that.
Wow.
Lead the way they want him to lead.
Well, we don't want to go in the ditch.
Wow. We'll see. You know, worry about it. It might be something in that ditch.
No, I don't want the ditch.
Y'all know what it is. I don't think y'all ready for it.
All right, y'all, welcome back. We're about to go ahead and wrap this show up here. We thank you for listening to us today, Uncut, Uncensored. We got 1 minute, y'all. Y'all want to do a quick take on everything, and so we can bounce up out of here?
Can you go back and y'all tell me what y'all think about this? This is something that has not been ever talked about, I don't think. I love what you said, D-Boogie. You said women want men to lead the way we want him to lead. Mm-hmm. That is a whole mouthful. Wow. Do you agree with that?
I believe it's true.
Rafiq, you're shaking his head. Wow.
So
I do believe we got reservations, like because we've had experiences where men led, and it's like, listen, I ain't trying to follow you there. That is not where I'm trying to go. So I think it is in some sense you have to lead a certain kind of way in order for me to follow. Yes, you do.
I think he can if most women will just, when they at home, go ahead and try to turn that boss down.
Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and
come back.
We're gonna come back to this. We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all next time. We are glad that you are here with us today, but we got to get up out of here.
Bye, Cleveland.
See y'all.
What it's like to be in love. Hey, tell me what it's like to feel protected when you hug. I've been feeling like I'm stuck. I'm so stubborn when it come to feeling.